That will hear me. Open the headphones instead. Let's see. Let me this is so hard. All right. Is that better for myself? All right. That better for myself. Perfect. At least I can hear myself. That's the most important thing. Okay. Push that forward. Whoop. Tap left here. And we'll just start sketching something that comes to my mind. If you want to follow along with me, that'd be cool. Whoever's watching, which is nobody, because nobody watches my stuff. But all in all, I think it's pretty good. All in all is great in the world, and nothing is wrong. I'm thinking of right now. Let's see. Put some background music on.
Introducing Grammarly,
Like
like you've never.
no ads, and yet they give me ads. Hypocrite! Right, I'm thinking of a fight scene here. Fight scene. Like two knights. Because this is already part of like a pre-established kind of like story. I'm thinking of like duking it out. So we'll just go with that as an idea. I'm alone at home right now, so I don't have to worry about noise or anything until, you know, parentals get home, and that's fine, but okay, let's see here. So we got a fight scene I need to do, and we need two subjects duking it out with each other. Probably fist fighting, maybe. Well, it's knights, so they need to be fighting with swords and stuff like that. So I'll start by just drawing a couple guys, maybe just like in some position, so I can get um, that perspective, basically. Let's see here. close-up thing. Hey, Jaden. I'm waiting for my mom to get home to bring the car. Yo. Let's draw a fight scene. Like, two guys fighting each other, but I don't like the way this is looking. As of like right now, I guess. No. So, trying to imagine what this is going to look like. I'm kind of having trouble picturing it in my mind right now, what I want it to be, and like what the angle is and all that stuff. It's kind of confusing. So, we'll figure that out. But, oh, still on erase. Well. I get the idea in my head. It's kind of confusing. Here, why don't you guys help me? And Jaden, whoever's watching, help me out, because I'm trying to think here. So I'm trying to make a fight scene between two knights, right? So they're kind of going at each other with fists and stuff. And I don't know exactly. So here, let me write it out for y'all so you can see what the heck I'm doing. So we're doing a fight scene, right? Fight scene. Dot. Another point. Two knights. Feel free to chime in. I literally just like, should they hold their swords? Should they not hold their swords? Like I don't know. Like, so we got fight scene on ice. You know, I've never done that. So let's do that. On ice. And I guess we can do like a forest area. It's like there's like forest in the background. Forest in the background. Let's see. Obviously, one's got the upper hand, so one is winning. One is winning. One's got a mace, okay, a mace, and then the other one's got a sword. So now we've got those two. Let's see. One's got a mace, one's got a sword. I think that's good for now. Let's just stick with that. Okay. So then we got that. Let me set a horizon line. Horizon! Let's say that the land kind of comes from out here. be like there's this kind of like icy wall here. There's like trees poking out, like such. Lots and lots of trees, because we are in a forest after all. Okay, so we got that. Let me put another point on here. Let's say it's night, like it's nighttime. Like it's like dark outside. So we've got all that. We got that idea, so let's put a moon in here. Maybe like, where's a point of interest? Point of interest would be right here. So we've got the moon, and then we're gonna have the shine of the moon right here. So now we've got that. Let's add our characters. Maybe like some more plant stuff here. Like a mini tree, a little pine tree out here, just sitting, chilling, relaxing, being all cool. Crap like that. Yeah, you know how y'all know how it is. Okay. Characters. I know what they look like because I usually draw all the knights that I draw the exact same. Maybe I should give them like more like wintry things. I'm gonna draw like little bits of like snow fall just so I get the idea that there's like snow falling. Okay. How big do I want them to be? Like this way. You know, like this angle where he's kind of like standing here on the ice, like. I want to look like he's off balance too. Like, because they're on ice, it's not supposed to be the safest thing for you to fight on. Maybe draw one guy like on the ground struggling on the ice. Let's see. Hands there. Baby hand. Maybe this could be the guy with the mace. Oh no, let's make this interesting. Let's make this interesting. Delete everything. maybe he should like fall into the ice. It's like maybe there's some like stuff coming out here. Dude. It's like, ice. Hmm. Let's see here. Hello. Doing pretty good. What's up with you? No, we can no, we cannot talk about the political state and economic thing of the world right now. Not gonna talk about politics. Anything but politics. Here, let me make that a big indicator right here in red, so that way it's extra dangerous. Gaten, I hope you saw that so you could clip me, because that was kind of funny. Should Diddy be free? Okay, you know what? Because that's not politics, it's more just like ethical stuff. No, he shouldn't be free. In my opinion, he should not be free. He's a he's just a weird fella. He just keeps coming back to the baby oil. Like, why did he have so much of it? What was he doing with all of that? What about an old RPG game? What do you mean? Like, you want me to play an old RPG game or what? Do you know Chrono Trigger? No, I don't know Chrono Trigger. It's like Avatar Last Airbender. Yeah, a lot of people here, look at this. This is this is a style I usually do. a lot. So reminds me of the Invincible style. Yeah, I mean, I try and mimic the traditional style of like old animation stuff like that from like the 90s and stuff. That's what I like a lot, and so I try to mimic it here. Should be more out. Hmm. Redrawing. I mean, I'm trying to draw a fight scene that's like ending, but I'm figuring out the positions of the characters. I can't seem to figure that out right now. You draw a black void in the fight? Wait, what? A black widow in the fight. I mean, it's in the snow. I don't think I'd be able to do that without it making no sense. Like, why is a black widow in the snow? Oh, like Scarlett Johansson? I mean, it's between two nights. We see everything we have is right here in this area, like listed to do, because we kind of already figured that out. Yeah, but if I ever do this again, like, because sometimes I've done like what about Swagger Souls Night? I can make one that looks like him. I have the voice too. I can't freaking I can't give a drawing a voice unless if it's animated. see. Gonna give him hair.
But if you want me to do a swagger souls, if you want me to do that, I can feel free to do that any time. Like it's not really that hard. Yeah. Um my my impression of them is kind of on and off. Oh shoot, I dropped my pen. No, what is a friggin' thing? It's so stupid.
Yeah, I see. I told you it comes on and on, like it goes on and off the voice. I was able to do Optimus Prime once, which was kind of fun. Let's see here. His arm is gonna come down here. His arm coming out, so he's not like freaking. Remember, Sam. It's like freaking Optimus Prime is very like super deep voice and everything. It's like I rise, you fall, like something like that. I'm not the greatest at Optimus Prime, but I was able to do him once, and that was when I was like sick and I had a raspy voice. So if he's leaning forward, I should probably have him. That. If anything, the scene is kind of reminding me of Metal Gear. Huh. Metal Gear. Colonel. Like, I'm not even the best at voicing Snake either. Metal Gear. What's that one scene from Metal Gear where he's like, it's kind of like he's like talking to like Raiden or something like that. I never played the games, so like it's still kind of foggy in my head. But like he's like, if you ever run out of ammo, you can always have mine. And Raiden's like, you got any? And he's like, what was he saying? He was like, he's like, you got any spare? And he goes, of course, infinite ammo. Infinite ammo. Get you around, loser. Or something like that. What'd you say? Oh, Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick. The clapping on my cheeks keeps me alerting the guards! Let's see. He's gonna have both of his arms coming down in the stance position. So if he's looking at him, let's say he's looking at him and he's gonna be like right here. So now we know where both of those things are. No. No. That's his armor plate. That's not his. That's an armor plate right there. That's not supposed to. Frick you. The internet has, that was one of the things. Okay, so that's his armor plate there. So we've got him holding his sword right here. How do I feel about? I'm not talking about that. And no, it's not because it's not because of what you're thinking. It's because I just don't want to get into that. I'm not gonna get into the hear me out type of conversations. Nah, dude, I can't hear you on that one. That is called bestiality. Well, that would just be weird for an animal to do that to a different animal, but I don't know. I ain't that type of animal, so I mean, yeah, whatever. I guess that's fine. Hmm. It's kind of coming together a little bit. Pretty good so far. Yo, mate, quick question. You even subscribe to my channel? If you're not, that's chill, but like I haven't seen that subscriber notification pop up on my streams at all. It'd be kind of fun to see that, not gonna lie. If you already subscribed, don't even worry about it. If you're not though and you don't want to, that's fine as well. That is fine as well. Hmm. We're gonna have him like taunting the guy, like, come at me, bro. stupid. One second, I'll be right back. Back. Ugh. Yo, what's up? What's poppin'? Well-known Taki. That's a fun name. Well-known Taki. Just being alone, so I typed talked with me and your stream popped up. Oh, cool. Well, welcome. I am just trying to make a picture here. That's basically it. This is a previous one I finished yesterday. That was pretty fun. I actually enjoyed doing that one, based on the original 1982 Tron film. So yeah, this one is just based on like a story I'm trying to write at some point. I'm going to write at some point. I don't know when, but I hope it's soon because this has a really good villain in it. And I'm not gonna say it because it's not like, you know, but I don't want to spoil if it does end up becoming like a successful story, you know, but here. Oh, this guy's wearing like some big fur coat. And that's not even the only one I've done so far. Let me see if I can find the other stuff I've worked on. So you're an artist or something, like a comic maker. Comic books would be fun, but I've heard kind of like comic books are like they're doing okay, but like on like the online market, that's where they're at. So I'm gonna have to do like a lot of digital comic books if that's what I really want to get into. But what I'd love to get into is movies. Like I want to make movies of my own and like get him seen across the world and all that stuff. That would be for me basically. I would love that. Something like anime? Yeah, something like anime, like Avatar, basically, like that Western anime, or like Invincible, but like obviously I'd want to make it like of good quality, I don't want to cheat my audience out of like quality. Like my audience deserves the either consistent quality or ever expanding quality. Like that's like I think what audiences deserve when it comes to like this kind of like media and stuff like that is they deserve either consistent quality or ever expanding quality. You can't have you can't have one or the other. You have to pick one, of course. Um, but yeah, that's kind of my thing. Is that like I think people should be getting good content and stuff like that. I mean, if you look at my channel, I do a lot of like stop motion stuff, and that's mainly because like I don't have the means necessary to make live action films, although that might change soon, hopefully, because I'm going to school right now, and hopefully I'll be getting to do the projects I want to do and getting my name out there in the film aspect. And I mean, so I got a lot of ambitions, but I need to get there first. So it won't be super easy to do, but it'll be somewhat achievable in some aspect or whatever. I'm kind of just spitting out words right now, but hopefully that made sense. I'm in college. I'm in my sophomore year of college. I go to I go to college from next year. Sweet. Are you hoping to like apply somewhere? Or just go to like your community college. I think that's pretty good for now. Let me start going in and now. Tracing over these fellows with ink. Digital ink. Haha. About the sketch layer. This is what it's kind of going towards. Hmm. Thank you. I I'm not kind of freehanding it. I don't know how to describe it, but I mean I had a sketch, but usually I like doing the sketches before doing the actual piece, but I kind of sidestepped it, so sick. I mean, it's I think I've only done one freehand digital piece, but other than that, I don't know. Like, kind of working on this in layers anyway. Like, here's the base sketch basically right here. And then obviously I've added onto it little by little. I started with the inking part. So like doing the ink first, and then going into color the guy. And then I'm kind of working on the background. You can see like some stars are out here. And then I've added a lot more like the snow stuff and whatnot. Um, so I'm just trying to continue the background. That's pretty much everything. Thanks. Yeah. I'm not, I'm gonna keep working on the background. Um, doing it step by step, pretty much. So we'll see how that goes. And I mean the ice should kind of reflect the bottom half here. So we can just put that in at the bottom. There's that. Yes, I can kind of lighten it up over here a little bit. Um, what kind of stuff do you do, I guess? If you're still watching, what kind of stuff do you do? Because I mainly do like digital and like some traditional art, but other than that, I don't really have like a specific um thing that I do. Backflips? Yes. Whatever that means. Thank you. Backflips. I will keep that in mind. Do a lot of digital, but I just did an acrylic painting for fun today. Sick. Mostly character art, portraits. I need to do more backgrounds. Lol. Yeah. Backgrounds are fun. Backgrounds are a lot of fun. My brother, what are you talking about? Shaun. Sean? How do you say that? Is it Sean? What are you talking about? What are you on? Let's see here. Let's do this. Problem is, I can't get I can be very impatient sometimes. Backgrounds feel tedious. I get that way about linear line art too. I usually skip that part, but I need to do it anyway because they make things look fire. No, they do. They really do. So important. Here, let me show you. I keep showing this to everybody that keeps coming around, but this is something I worked on recently right here. This is a piece of from Tron, the original Tron movie that I did a while back. So I did that recently, and now I'm working on this here. Oh. Yeah, I do agree. It's pretty cool. I mean, I especially like how it turned out. Like, it turned out nice. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Trying to now get that like icy look to it. I think we're gonna use like do some of that, like some of this like line stuff here. Or like taking like a big chunk here, something like that. I mean, that doesn't look so bad so far. I mean, like, how am I doing? Am I doing pretty good? Like, I have no idea how ice is supposed to be. Um, because like I can kind of understand it, but like at some points I just don't. Let's see here. Get some snow. Well, I've got it semi-cracked, like somewhat cracked here, kind of adding some like marks on the sides. I don't really look at ice that much, so I mean, kind of just shooting it in the dark here about it. Um, because I wouldn't imagine like ice is extremely like super smooth on the top. Like there's gonna be like bits of snow everywhere and like stuff like that. Because like If I just was to like make it all flat, and people could mistake it for water, and I mean that's not always wrong because sometimes in nature, like people, like I mean not people, I mean snow, ice does look pretty flat in some cases. So I mean like it's kind of what I'm trying to do. Let's see here. I think the light of the moon should also have a ripple effect. It looks like too, so it looks like it's on the surface. Okay. Dang, it already looks so good. Alright, let me see what I can do here. Was I smudging tool? Try this smudging thing right here, see if this works. It's not so bad. Pretty good. We get like a dark lining right here. Let me see. So that way this looks like there's some like crackage in the ice that's disrupting it. And maybe some dark patches somewhere. To like show like deep parts, stuff like this. Kind of like lake-ish looking area. That way it's not like so 2D, it's kind of more. Let me get rid of this guy for a second. Thanks. If you want to see my stuff on Instagram, because I have an Instagram as well, just go to at Drawn by Blonde. It's on there. You'll see it. It's on Instagram, so that's where I showcase a lot of my arts, but I should probably go to other places too to showcase it. Um, yeah, if you'd like to see the art that I do, just go to Drawn by Blonde at Drawn by Blonde on Instagram. Yeah, no, it makes sense. But dang, I'm really liking the way how this is looking. This is looking so friggin' fire. Oh, thanks. Alright, let's see what else I can do here. Find that a little bit. Now I'm gonna start working on the snow in the background. Get that all started. I see your follow request. Sick. Oh wow, those are fire too. The heck? That's very I like it. It's a good style. It's kind of like stencil mixed with like a bunch like but like the fact you also work with like a bunch of other mediums too. It's pretty cool. Sick, bro. Not super consistent because I get bored easily. No, I get it. I totally get it. I'm not that consistent either. Like you may just like you might think like no, dude, like what are you talking about? But, like I can be though. Like I just fall into that repetitious pattern. Like it's super easy to fall into. I've never made anything like this, so this is so fun. It's giving me Polar Express vibes. But I feel like the characters should be darker because I don't feel like you be that bright outside. So maybe like yeah. Um let's see here. What else can I do? Keep filling in all this stuff. That brighter because it's in the foreground. If I'm not mistaken. Should be very like you see what I'm doing? Okay, let me do hmm. I do mountains. I think we need mountains in here. So if we did that, I think that would help this a lot. So not like a super dark black, but just like enough black to make it stand out. So let's try this. So let's do. Well, I hope you're learning a little bit of things here. I mean, because like backgrounds are like easy, but like it's a matter of knowing perspective, light, and all that other stuff. And like if you can get those basics, like you're chilling. Like it's like it's pretty simple after that. And that kind of sounds funny because it's like, bro, what are you freaking talking about? Like, some bright points on there because it is the moon after all. Right. And that'll help you, definitely. Galaxy, rock, stuff in here. Some rock looking things in here. That'll help with this. Just gotta figure out which. Okay. Nope, wrong layer. All. I love how super simple it is, but yet it's so effective. Because like I'm just using one color. I'm not really. Wait, what is it? Because I used to hate designing. I used to hate designing outfits too until I did enough where I learned to like, yeah, it's exactly that. And then I'm gonna add some trees later. Um, so yeah, the character back in. But stars get edited too. Lol. Um, let's see. I need to make him darker and make him more blue. I think darker would be best. And maybe like a more greenish gray color, maybe. Let's try that. Whoops. That looks too deathly. Let's try. That's a lot better. I like that color more. So let's do that, and then we'll make these colors. More like that. And then his hair. No. That's a lot better. I do like that more. Well, hey, thanks, and thanks for giving me a follow. Hope the best for you, and take care. See you later. Well, if anybody's watching, I'm gonna call this good for now. Thanks for staying this long, and probably catch you next time, I guess, whenever I do this again. So, bye bye.